How are you this afternoon? It's about 5:30. I'm on just to talk to you today. I don't intend to read anything. I want to see how you guys are doing today. I'll let you talk some. How about that? But I might get to reading if I don't get anybody coming in to speak with me. I'll keep going. I'll keep it moving. But I want to see how you guys are and how you are, where you're calling me from. Come on in. Come on in, baby. Right. 1, 2. Wheel. Very good. Come on in, guys. Come on. An angel whispered to me when I woke this morning, said I would find heaven by my side. And there you were, you angel, heaven in the morning, laying in my arms and in my life. I made this decision that love is my religion, and love is in my soul and in my mind. No one can ever change my life, oh no. 'Cause I got you here, right by my side. You are my love, you are my love, you are my heaven. You are my love. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. You are my love. You are my heaven. Darling, I won't let them take you away. You know the words are not exactly right, guys, but I like that song by Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack. She just recently passed away, guys. Not too long ago, maybe 6 months or so, maybe something like that. Wonderful lady. Sang a lot of beautiful songs. I one time wanted to do a show or something. I see 3 of you in there. Come on in and visit me. Stop by. Say hi. I was going to do a show one time, like singing with other people, and I chose one of her songs. And I was going to walk down the aisle singing it. I remember me and my brother were just, it was in a big theater, like, and it was on Woodward Avenue. Give you an idea of where it was. And Burger King was right next door. I remember that. And we were up in this tall building, like on the 20th floor or something, waiting to be called to audition for these projects that the people were doing in the neighborhood, you know. And we were waiting up there. It must have been 5 or 6 of us in a room waiting to be called. And you know, I don't ever remember them calling us, but I remember rehearsing and practicing with my brother what I was going to do. And it was going to be one of Roberta's songs. And let me see which one. Was it Killing Me So? It might have been that one. However, it started off. Yeah, it was that one. I was gonna come down the aisle singing it from before they could see me, and then just happen into the studio, you know, down the aisle singing it, and my voice resonating. We had it all planned how it was gonna be. It was so much fun. I really miss my brother. He really believed in me. He passed away in '86, and he really believed in me and the chance that I might want to sing one day sing, you know. And I was too shy to go with that. I just wanted to sing around the house and with them because my mother was a singer of sorts. And then my sister, oh my gosh, she really was a singer. She was, I think, the singer in the family. And she used to sing to me when I was a little girl. She was only 4 years older than me. And she would sing to me different songs. And I loved it. I loved it so much. And she sang when she was really young, too. She must have been about, oh, she was young. I'm going to say 10 or something, maybe 9 or 10. And she would sing. She loved Al Green, and she loved, who's those people? the Staple Singers, and it was another group she loved. Oh, I forget the name of it. I see the people's face, but she knew all the groups, all the songs, all the words to things. And I would just tell her, sing that song about, I would tell her the situation in the song. She would know what I was talking about. She would just start singing it. It was so cute to have a 10-year-old singing to a 6-year-old. And we sit on the porch and I would say, sing that song. Her name was Cynthia. Sing that song that went this and that, you know. And she was singing that, we started singing it together. And she just sang so good, so well, that my mom, at holiday time, my mom and dad, they would have her come downstairs and sing for them. Come down here, Cynthia. They call her Cynthia. Sing that song, so and so and so. Sing that song, you know. She was never shy. She would just start singing. Just a beautiful soul. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, I'm back, sweetheart. From Scotland. Thank you. I know you liked already. Thank you so much. But you didn't leave a subscription. You got a sub for me, sweetheart. I don't think you left that. Can you do that for me today? Again, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. And anyway, I was talking about my sister and how she was the singer in our family. And she was just, at a young age, she sang a lot. She loved her different artists that she liked, and she knew the words to every song that came on the radio, every popular song. And it was so wonderful having her. And I miss her so much. So much. She passed away in 2023, I believe. And I miss that girl. I miss her. So we'd sit on the porch together and talk about people walking down the street. I mean, be real. You know how sisters do. And we looked so much alike until people would see me and say, "Oh, I know your name's Cynthia." I said, "No, you mean my sister." There's one lady, I was in a store, I think I was at Walmart, me and a friend of mine, and the lady came by and she said, she walked by me and she kept staring at me. And I kind of looked like, yeah. I didn't say anything to her, but I looked at her like, can I help you? She came over and she said, "You're not going to speak to me, Cindy? You're not going to speak to me?" I was like, "Oh, no, that's my sister. I'm not Cindy. This is my sister." And she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." She said, "I was thinking, you mean to tell me you're going to pass by and not speak to me?" She was kind of upset until she realized. She said, "You look so much like your sister. You just look just like her." And when she got close enough to see, she said, "I could tell that you're not her now, but you look so much like her." I said, "I know I do. I've been told that so many times. Thank you. Thank you so much." I said, "No, I'm not her. You mean Cynthia." So I've had that a lot of times in my life. A lot of times because we look so much alike. And if you go to when you subscribe and you go to my page, you'll see there's some content there with my sister on the page. Me and her, my brothers too are in there sometimes. And you can see we look a lot alike, a whole lot alike. Anyway, I miss her so much, guys. Because like I said, we sit on the porch, we eat our salad or pizza, whatever we're doing, we sitting there, we chilling. She has 4 children, my niece and my nephews. I just had the one. And we'd all get together and go out to dinner, usually on Saturday, to Ponderosa or somewhere like that, where the kids could just, have a good time. We'd have a good time just talking about any and everything. And I just miss her so much. I really do. So if you have your family still with you and they're intact there with you guys get along, or even if you don't, do something wonderful, some memorable things so you can remember each other. Okay? So you have good memories is what I'm saying. Because, siblings are going to fight. They're going to have disagreements. And they're going to go through all of that. But they're going to have good times, too. And you truly miss your sisters or your brothers when they leave you. Even if they live far away. I have a brother in California. I have one in Grand Rapids. I'm here in Michigan. That's not far from Grand Rapids. But I hardly ever see him. I have 2 in Grand Rapids, actually. And I have one in Missouri. So I let them know that I love them. I talk to them from time to time, and I always tell them that I love them. And then I have a sister who's here with me in the Motor City in Detroit, and we were kind of estranged for a while, for the lack of a better word. But I saw her, was it yesterday? No, it was Sunday. I saw her on Sunday. I went to visit her, and she's doing better, and I'm doing better. And we're able to just put it aside and enjoy each other's company yesterday. And we had a really, really good time. She's funny as heck. And I would laugh at her. We'd have a good time. And, or laugh with her, put it that way. And we realized that we had a little hurdle there to jump over. But I enjoyed her company yesterday. And I thank God for letting us be together because there was a time that we weren't and I wouldn't call her, she wouldn't call me. She's too proud to call me. I was too proud to call her. And then one day she called. And I said, hey, Lee. Her name is Alicia, and I call her Lee. I said, how you doing? She said, I'm doing fine. I just want you to know that I was thinking about you, and I miss you, and I want to see you. And I said, I want to see you too. How you been doing? And we just started talking and talking. I told her, I said, I'm going to come over and see you soon. And so I did it on a Sunday. And we had a wonderful time, guys. It was really nice. It was really, really nice. So tell me about things in Scotland, Jeffs. Tell me, thank you for subbing. Tell me about things in Scotland, sweetheart. What's going on there? What's the news of the day? Don't let me do all the talking. Come on in, sweetheart. Come on in, sweetheart, and talk to me. I really wanna see you. Can I talk to you? You know, that's a nice song. I'm gonna get it sometime in my background so you guys know that's like my signature song. I got a couple of them, but I don't want them to give me that error, that copyright error. So I have to figure out how to use that. But thank you. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. I love the little eyes. Those eyes are cute. How are things in Scotland? Can you tell me some things about Scotland? What an interesting place to live. You guys get snow in Scotland? We're getting ready to encounter that again this year. The season is just about ready. So I'm glad we haven't gotten it yet. It seems to be even an Indian summer here, meaning it's warmer longer than it usually is. So we're enjoying that. But I don't know. We'll see what comes. Detroit usually has a lot of snow when it comes time for cold days. We get a lot of snow and ice. And do you guys have that in Scotland? Come on, talk to me, Jeff Sue. Talk to me, baby. Let me know what's going on. I don't want to be just blabbing. I can do that, but I'd rather have you guys interact with me and me do the same with you guys. I'm not the selfish person that just talks and talks. And this is not one of the times I want to really read to you guys. I want to hear from you guys, if it's okay. I don't mind reading. I don't mind talking continuously. But I do want to interact, if you guys will. Come on, how's it going today? Yes, I'm showing my lamp today because I just want to today. I don't want to really get on and have to put on makeup and put a scarf or tie my head up, but I want to be comfortable talking to you guys and not trying to look and see what the camera's doing. So you guys are trying to get used to listening to me this way until I am on face to face. But I don't do it a lot. I'd rather not distract you guys. I want you to better hear what I'm saying and to look at me, to see what I'm looking like and let that judge you guys. Because we're judged by that, guys, you know? All of us are. I don't mind coming on sometime because I should come on sometime so you guys can see me. And I will do, let me see if I can find you. There I am. So you see I'm here, but we're just talking. Come on, come on. Thank you for subbing. Thank you so much for subbing. I made some green beans and potatoes yesterday, and my son tore it up. He loved it. I love making things that he likes because he's kind of a picky eater. So when I came out of the room to see if he had eaten them, he had eaten almost all of them. So I dumped the rest out and ate them. I don't like to waste food. and made a new fresh pot of them. So I know he's going to enjoy those today. Now what I do is I diced up some potatoes and I put it with some pieces of Polish sausage and I just cut it up. Polish sausage, the long thing, I cut it maybe into 10 pieces or so and boiled it with the potatoes, right? And then with the potatoes getting like about al dente, not too soft, but just soft enough to stay cubed, I put in my green beans. I rinsed them first because when I got them in the can. So the canned green beans are kind of salty. So I rinse them good and get all the water off because I want to put my own seasoning on there. I don't want that canned water to be in there. So we rinsed off the green beans, put them with it, and then let them all go together. Then I put my seasonings in, my black pepper, my onion powder, my garlic powder. I put a little bit of, not chili, but red pepper, just a few flakes of that. And I like to put in some regular uh, seasoning salt, just a little bit of seasoning salt. And then I put in some, what is that I use? The zesty Italian dressing. I put a little of that in there because that helps to flavor it really well. And then I put a little bit of sugar, like about a teaspoon and a half, to knock off any kind of uh, rough taste that the vegetables kind of have, that kind of rough taste. I don't know how to describe it other than that, but it doesn't make it sweet. It just makes it kind of level. Oh, and then I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there and just let it cook for maybe another 20, 30 minutes. Cook slowly. And boy, is it good. It's really hearty and good. I cut the potatoes really big squares. So if I get a small potato, I'll peel it and just cut it in 4 pieces. So it gives you an idea what the chunks look like, how big they are. And I can't boil them too much or they'll mash up like mashed potatoes, right? So I just boil them just a little bit. Because when I put everything together, I'm still going to be cooking it a little while. And so it's perfect. He'll love it. He will love that. I love cooking for people who love my cooking. Yeah. Come on in, guys. I see you there. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to thank you for your visit. Come on in. Just talking about, let's see, what is it? Almost 6 o'clock. Was talking about what I was cooking today for my son. You know me. Simple, curious-minded one. Doing very simple things. Trying to engage with you guys. I know I'm not the best content creator, but I'm here. I had somebody call me not call me, but message me on here the other day. I was on here talking, and he said, "This is the worst channel I've ever seen." And I was like, wow, what a troller. But whenever I get a nasty comment like that, I have to go inner and kind of self-reflect and see if what he's saying is so, because maybe it is. I'm learning. I don't know exactly what to do and how to do it. I know that it's my platform that I've created, and I need to get on here and be me. I understand that, but I don't know all the tricks and turns and how people get all these people to attract to their channel and what tricks they use. I know there's some trickery involved, something they do, some strategy, put it that way. I'm not up on that yet. I'm just getting on and talking or reading or praising my Lord on here. And I guess it's boring to most people. But when he said that, it kind of touched me. And I just kind of held my cool and told him, just, if it's not what you like, if you're not enjoying it, just pass on, please. Please, sir, just keep going. And he did, I guess. I think I might remember his name. I mean, I think I will when I see him, and I'll just see what he has to say at that time. But I didn't try to block him or anything. I just like to, somebody tell me something negative, I look into it first before I go off, unless I know for sure right then they're full of shit. Excuse my language. Um, but that's his opinion, and he has it. We all have one, right? But it just kind of crushed me a little bit. Made me almost think, is this worth it to go on here and hear these terrible things people are saying? But if you're terrible, you're terrible. Or if you're not doing well, you're not doing well. So I'm going to try and be better. Hi, how are you doing? I'm rambling. I'm rambling today, but I'm here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. How's your day going? Where are you calling me from? I'm talking to you from Detroit, Michigan, in the U.S. If you're new to my channel, You want to hear me ramble some more? Please subscribe and make a like for me. I'd appreciate that. If you just want to listen, that's okay too. Thank you. Can you tell me where you're from? Awaz. Interesting name. Where are you from? I'm from the U.S. Awaz. I live in Detroit, Michigan. Now that you subscribe, you can go to my channel and go ahead and look me up and look at some of my content there. See if it attracts you. If it's something you might come and visit me often for. I would surely appreciate to have your company. And I thank you. Tell your friends and your associates to come and check my channel out as well. I love talking to people. I love talking, period. I love talking about the Lord and who He is and all that I know about Him. That makes me happy. I want to share it. Somebody might feel the same way that's listening. I love rejoicing in His name with other people. I'm having Pepsi. I love that cherry Pepsi. And it's not the best for us, guys. We need to do water. But this Pepsi is tasting good, especially when it's cold. When you first get it and it's cold and it's good. It'd be so good, guys. I love Pepsi. My mom loved Pepsi too. That was her thing. Pepsi Cola and Winston cigarettes. She smoked. I don't smoke. I tried before, but I couldn't inhale. And I was glad I didn't learn to inhale. I was just coughing and acting, trying to be grown up. But it didn't work, so it lasted about a month. But I just wanted to buy the cigarettes, and they had the long cigarettes. The Eve cigarettes. They were long and skinny. I would get those, and I would just be puffing and have my hands like I'm smoking, with the cigarette. Then I blow it out, blow it out. And my brothers and sisters that were already smoking before me, girl, give me that cigarette. You wasting tobacco. You wasting money, because I didn't know how to inhale it. And so eventually I gave it, and it was burning my lips, guys. They would laugh at me, but I guess I was inhaling it so strong, like so strongly, my lips were burning. And it seemed to me, although I wasn't looking at myself in the mirror, it seemed like my lips were getting black because I was burning. It was burning me. I couldn't get people to understand that. I'm like, how do people smoke those cigarettes back to back like that, and their lips not burned? It was burning my lips up. So I said, no, I can't do that. So that stopped me too. My lips were burning a lot. So I couldn't inhale the smoke, and it was burning my lips. So that stopped that. Yes, it did. Thank you guys so much for coming in to visit. Jeff, are you still there, sweetheart? Wes, thank you. Thank you for your subscription, baby, and your like. Come back and visit me. I'll be back on probably in a couple hours. Talking again to you guys. Well, it's 8 o'clock, is it? No, it's not 8 o'clock. It's 6 something, like 6:45, something like that. So probably maybe around 9 o'clock or so, before I retire and completely. I'll come back on and do a little chit chat with you guys. But meanwhile, this Tuesday has been a wonderful one, right? A beautiful day that God has made for us. The sun is shining here. I don't know what it's like where you are, sweetheart, but it's shining here. And it's kind of warm. We're so enjoying the weather here. So much. And I don't have to get out a lot in it just to do my personal things. So I'm a retired person. So I just kind of stay home and do things at home. And now so many opportunities to work from home. So once I want to start working again, I can do that at home. But right now I'm just enjoying my freedom, not having to go out and having to deal with that traffic and the personnel you have to deal with when you're working in an office. And so, you don't have to worry about punching a clock, that kind of thing. It has its advantages, but it has its disadvantages as well, especially when you can work at home, right? So I'm learning that. I'm learning the computer system because when you work at a job, you learn to do what you need to do on the computer, right? So it doesn't mean that you know computers. It just means you know how to do that job because you were trained to do it on that computer. So I'm trying to learn how to get on a computer and know how to navigate, period. Whatever I happen to be doing. Everybody don't have that skill, so it's something you got to learn. And as my loved ones keep telling me, nothing's going to change. I've got to learn or be left behind. So I'm going to learn it. It's taking a minute. But thank you for visiting Awas. Thank you so much. I hope all of you guys have a good day. Okay? I will talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.